we're not live, but
We're recording.
could go. Oh, my other phone's not charged. I should have went live on Instagram.
It's okay. Where's your other phone?
Got 19,000 people.
Where's your other phone?
Not charged.
I mean, could you plug it in?
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, you could plug it in and leave it going. I'm gonna welcome these guys. Hey y'all, welcome to the live. We're using Spot Me Coach, Coach Brandon's new podcast space that we're gonna be a lot in this next year, 2026. We'll be talking about some things that we've both been overcoming and how he's inspired me recently as well with this major change in his life. So we're gonna get some serious life updates on what's been going on, how he built all this, and what it took to change to get there. Was really, like I said, it's just inspiring. It really hit home for me. And so I'm excited to sit down and talk with him about it. I am gonna wipe this camera down real quick, clean it up, just so that you guys can see a little better. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and clean it down and wipe the camera off. But I hope you guys are having an excellent morning. And into it. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. So yeah, we're gonna jump right in to our chat on what he's been doing differently in order to accomplish this new change in his life. And what kind of inspired it.
After the fact.
Beautiful.
Let's see. Let's put this in here. Put this down here. Thank you, sir. Okay. Just gotta go here. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And then this can go somewhere here. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, it's charging. When it comes on, we'll see.
Beautiful.
Hopefully, I'm signing into TikTok on that one.
Instagram.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Instagram.
TikTok, 19,000.
That's pretty sick.
It's like 18 change.
Does it convert well on your live? Does a lot of people show up?
No, I don't go. I do have it. I built it to 22,000 and then left it, and it's slowly been dwindling down to 19.
Yeah, that's
I just stopped. It's been at 20 for like
no bueno.
a couple of years.
No bueno. See, I did the same thing. I blew it up, mine up to 23K, and then didn't take advantage of it. And when I tried to get back and active to it, I only had about 100 people that were actively following. Hey guys, welcome in. Thanks for the like. Appreciate y'all. Got Coach Brandon here.
Do you want me to move this so we're both in the shot, or what?
I was gonna say, why don't you scoot over a little bit, or you can swing the arm back. Either one.
What if we put it here?
That's fine with me.
So it's us like this.
Works for me.
So we look
Yeah.
at
Your setup.
yeah.
However is easiest. Because you have all your fancy tools. He's got so much cool stuff going on here, guys. This podcast space. I'm just gonna show you all real quick while he's getting it set up what it looks like because of how impressed I am. And we got 10 viewers already. So y'all go give Coach Brandon, Spot Me Coach, a subscribe. He is, I think, 12 people short of being able to go live himself. So we're gonna hit that goal today. That's what we're gonna do today, is we're gonna get that man able to be live.
Yeah.
Just like we are here. So this is the new space that he built out. It's got a backdrop, ready for his guests. Got the swinging arm microphones, extra tripods. This is the full desk space where we can talk heavy topics and really get into it. Really excited. Thank you so much for building this, Brandon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. You're a gift to society. Pop that thing off the back.
Sorry for all the shaking, guys. Guys and gals, sorry.
Hello.
Let's push this back here. Maybe.
Ah, beautimous.
Okay, just off
just get
camera
it out
right
of the
there,
shot.
right there.
Love it. One further back.
Go.
I got you. There we
Right
go.
here, right here. There you go. What you think?
Beautiful.
That works, right?
Yeah, I think that's gorgeous.
Cool, dude.
I love it.
Now we can like look at the camera and, both cameras will be here instead of looking two different directions. What do we think? What do we think? You sit there, let me know. Yeah, cool. Cool. Look at that one, how far away.
Oh, I'm moving this.
Yeah.
Your funky robot arm. Tripod. How many tripods you got? How many tripods do you have?
Not enough.
Not enough? Really?
In here or outside?
In general?
I don't know. 6? Maybe 6?
In your ownership?
Depends, bro. This one has to hook around something. That one stands up. They're all, you know what I mean? They're all different tripods.
This is like the robotic claw arm.
Yeah, this is like put it anywhere.
Hey there, guys. Welcome in.
On an airplane wing and then get the... No, I'm kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, man.
Okay.
See,
That's turning on. That looks cool.
I love for our topic of the day because seeing these first couple minutes, people are going to think we're stoned.
No.
They're going to think like
Not
these stoners are neurotic as hell. They can't get anything done.
Definitely not stoned. 10 days, no stonage.
10 days, no stonage.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of diving in. That is our main topic of the day. And you know what I really wanted to talk to you about, because I saw your YouTube videos actually organically. You know, believe it or not, I saw your shit come across my feed.
Heck yeah.
And so that's super cool.
We
So
were
if you
here-
haven't
my
seen
mom
it,
was-
Spot Me Coach. Thanks for the likes.
My mom was visiting for 5 weeks and we were watching YouTube up here and one of my shorts came up here and
Yeah.
my feed and she was like, "What the hell?" I
Yeah.
was like, "I'm in my own feed, baby." Let's
go! I'm in my
I was like,
feed.
heck yeah.
So
dude.
yeah, so that's the goal. We want all his videos in your feed right now.
Yeah.
But one of your first smoking videos, you know, I think it was actually like day 2 or day 3,
Yeah.
came across my feed, and it was like, last night sucked. I didn't sleep at all.
That was day 2.
That was day 2.
Yeah,
Oh, you
you're
have
talking
perfect recollection.
You're talking about day 2.
Yeah.
Well, because night 1 went okay. I got a little bit of sleep. I wasn't struggling for sleep, and then night 2 came around, and my body was really starting to do the calculation on we're not going to smoke tonight. I had been trying to figure out what my nighttime routine was, because you have to replace that routine.
Mhm.
So I feel like a lot of people sabotage their ways into bad behaviors. You can sabotage your way out of them into good behaviors. So I bought an easel. I have paints.
Well, before we get into what you did, I want to ask your history.
Yeah, well,
how long?
Well, I'm getting into
How,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
How long were you smoking?
But you can. Years. Yeah, years. I've been smoking probably since middle school.
Habitually.
Not habitually the whole time and not weed the whole time, but that's where smoking started. I finally had to come to terms with the fact that I like to smoke. I don't like weed. I like to smoke. You're a kid,
action.
just the action of it. I was the kid that took cigarettes to the bus stop in middle school to
He's the cool guy. He was the cool guy.
because Joe Camel did it, because Marble Man did it, because Bruce Willis did it. Like, I mean, I don't know if he did, but like the people in the movies,
Mm-hmm.
my dad wasn't around, and so I watched TV dads, and then of course like the heroes of that generation were drinking, smoking, getting the girl, and shooting up the place, and like, you know, doing cool stuff. And well, that
It was
means
the definition of masculinity. When we were
yeah,
kids.
which means I have to take cigarettes to the bus stop for the other kids to smoke.
Yeah.
So, so I actually just recently looked back at that history of like understanding like, oh, I don't like weed. I like the habit of smoking. I like the ritual of it. I like that, and just being able to say I like that felt kind of dirty, but it was also relieving to the fact that like, okay, it's sort of like when I was in therapy and we were working on acute depression.
Mhm.
And then my therapist, after many sessions, was like, okay, I can see what this is now, and we have to change some things. So it's not acute depression, you have chronic depression.
Mhm.
And that sounds, that to some people I've spoken to, like it sounds damning, but it's really not. Because if it's acute depression and you feel like you're running a 100-yard dash, but really you're running a marathon, you're training for the wrong thing.
Agreed.
So when he said that, it took me from this finish line that I thought was much closer, or you hope it's closer than it is. Like, you're like, oh, I'm depressed. How long is this gonna last? A day, a week, a month, 6 months, a year? Into, oh, this is a lifestyle. Okay, well, I have to I really have to sharpen my blade and get better at what I need to do so I can survive.
And I think that's something that I talk to my viewers about a lot. You guys have heard me speak on this, but a lot of my audience is people that deal with something chronic, and not in the fun way. They deal with a chronic illness or chronic depression, and that word in itself, the chronic, is, as you said, it can be very damning to a lot of people's mindset.
Sure.
Especially when you're first hearing it. It's this like, oh, so it's never gonna go away?
Yeah.
You mean there's no cure? Well, no. This means that it's not that there's no cure, and it's not told to you in that way so that you feel that way. It's told to you in that way, exactly as Brandon said, so that your goals change. Because if you're looking at this as something that I have to beat, then you'll never feel like you're getting out of the darkness. But if this is something that I learn how to live with, then there is a way to not only exist, but thrive.
Absolutely.
At that point, once you've realized that my goal has changed.
Yeah.
And so that's super pivotal.
And there's ups and downs. I mean, there's obviously good weeks, good months, bad months. You try to reduce the days down, like you know, you hit your checkpoints on things that have worked in the past to try to get you out of that rut. Me and you train a lot, and you definitely, I mean, that will never, even at my worst when I wasn't training, I still always wanted to train. It's in my blood. It's something I like to do. I am a guy that's just like wakes up and like, I want to go to the gym and I want to train. Some people don't have that gene. And I get that. It's harder for them.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have that. I don't like training.
Oh yeah, I love training.
I fucking hate being in the gym.
I love
it's hard
I love
to move for my body.
Yeah.
And so I am one of those people that I just like to, I don't think I've ever told you that. But like,
but I think people get used to it. Like I mean, how many people you hear in their 40s or 50s and they put their arm up like this and you go, put it up higher, and you go, my shoulder doesn't do that anymore. I hate that, but my mom says that, love her to death. Other people say that, and guess what? My shoulder doesn't do that anymore. No, you don't do that anymore. Just like Chael Sonnen said, the problem with your shoulder is that it's attached to you.
That's a really, really rough statement. I mean, it's very true. Just brutally honest.
Yeah, brutally honest. Like, oh, your knee's not your problem. It's that it's attached to you. Like do something about it. Like oh, it doesn't do that anymore. And so what do? They stop using it, and it gets lower and lower every year until it just becomes the mail hand. You go out and get the mail, and it just holds the mail. You walk in the house with the mail.
The mail hand.
Yeah.
Don't get the mail hand.
That's actually
Don't
a play.
That's
actually a play for my auntie because she's older now. She's in her 70s, but she had polio. She has polio now. Man. So she has. She was one of the last people that I know of. I mean, at least that generation that has polio in her left arm. Full life, worked everything, did everything, but she just had this little arm that was a little more atrophy and didn't do much. She couldn't do much with it. She was a case of I can't do that because of, but it was okay. It's polio. But every time she'd go out and get the mail, she'd grab the mail and she'd hook it into her hand and she would use it to hold things. And it was quick. You could see like, oh, she got it. She like figured it out. Doing something, cooking, and then she'd put it, she would, like it was just like, and I was like, wow. And I remember her being one of the first examples of like, okay, so it's not the end of the world. You could do something. You could still, she held a job. She was a cafeteria lady at the school that my cousins went to school at, and she had a
just because it's different doesn't mean it's over.
Yeah.
That was a good example of that.
Yeah, I mean, when we think about chronic stuff, like I think about somebody who like loses their leg in a motorcycle or surfing accident or something crazy where they lose a leg, and it's like, okay, well, I kind of felt like that moment was that for me. Like, you don't have a sprained ankle, you don't have a busted knee. You woke up and your leg is gone from your knee down.
Yeah. That's what that moment was for you as a therapist.
Yeah, this is now, we're going to work with what this is now.
And what has that looked like transpiring to your life? How has that changed you from her saying that?
Well, I mean, it's given me understanding and drive and focus to like find my path, because every path is different, Well,
you obviously made a pretty big change. You quit smoking.
Made a huge change, but that's very serendipitous, and that's very, they say divine timing is always on time. It's never late, it's never early. It's always
I've
on
been
time.
saying that a lot lately.
It's on
Was
time.
it you that said that to me first?
I said
I
it to you
think-
and
I
you
think
at the gym the other day.
Yeah, and I've been saying it. I think I've said it 3 or 4 times since you said it to me.
It's never early or late.
That's why they call it divine.
When when you're ready for the universe to give that stuff to you, the universe knows you're ready, and divine timing will show up. And it's amazing when it shows up, and it's just smack dab right in the center of your forehead, and you're like, now, right now, okay, let's go, let's do it. My story, yeah. If you want to hear like what happened most recently.
Yeah.
So I've been smoking. I was trying to get off. I have the Nashville Fit Games that I signed up for January 31st in Franklin, Tennessee, out at the Fit Factory. Come check us out. Hopefully this pod will be up. This pod will be up.
It will.
Before January 31st. You will have a chance to go support and check it out.
I'll be there in person. If
Yeah.
you want to come meet me, that's a great opportunity. All my followers, come meet, support Brandon. He's going to be competing.
You said that, man, and I was like, oh, dude, this guy's gonna come out. And I've seen yours too. If you haven't seen this guy's stage stuff, your stage photos, bro, and the conditioning and the posing and how serious you take your craft and like your artisan, your little artist thing that you do. So I know you get it. So when you said you were gonna come out, I mean, of course I want support from everyone. If you're a Girl Scout troop leader and you're not working out, that support means a lot to me too. But having someone who's done the thing that you've done and you're like, yeah, I'll come out and support, that meant a lot to me because, I mean, I'm showing up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not trying to threaten nobody at the Nashville Fit Games. I'm saying that I hope you show up because I'm showing up.
Yeah, y'all.
That thing. Yeah. If I come in 7 out of 7, I
Yeah.
can guarantee that everybody that's in front of me PR'd that day.
Yeah.
If I come in 7 out of 7,
I've been in the room with him, and I can testify to that.
I'll accept every thank you from numbers 1 through 6 that they PR'd that day. They did the fastest whatever, the hardest lift whatever, because I'm coming for you and I'm gonna be on your heels, which means every single person's walking home with some sort of record that they didn't have before they left there. And I would walk away proud with that.
Yeah.
I'd happily take 7 out of 7. First of all, I'm in the competitive division, and after reading more of the qualifications, I don't think I should be in the competitive division. I'm 42, okay, so that's my history. You asked me, I'm 42 years old. I was in the military for 13 years. I've always done fitness.
Torn bicep.
I have a torn bicep currently right now. My forearm right here, what's it called, tendon? Patella?
Mm-hmm.
Is the patella?
No, patella's down
No,
here.
patella's down here. The
2 trainers not being
Oh
able to
my
figure out
God, I
what's happening.
can't-
This is a really bad
yeah,
look.
it's really bad. So-
but that tendon in your arm.
Ouchie, right here.
I've got an ouchie here and an
Yeah.
ouchie here.
Yeah, and so this hurts really bad. So levering, like pouring a glass of milk, hurts really bad. But I can grab a 100-pound kettlebell like nothing. So
Yeah.
it's that motor skill stuff that's hurting. I tore my ACL. This Christmas will be 3 Christmases ago. I did not have surgery. I didn't repair. It's not repaired. I've rehabilitated it myself. Made it very strong. Lateral movements are kind of weird. Obviously, there's no tendon there, so it's not going to work like that ever again unless it gets reattached. But I'm very strong. I'm
Yeah.
very agile. I can still do box jumps. I can still do a lot of things. Snowboarding, probably not.
I think that's a quick tie back to what you said earlier
What's that?
when we were talking about like chronic. You never look at your right leg as lesser because of how
No.
you've built it into your
Yeah.
lifestyle.
Yeah, my left
And
leg
that's
probably
a-
gives me more problems than my right leg.
And that's a great example is like he has a tendon that's never going to be the same. You know, a lot of people really easily, a torn ACL could be like, oh, it'll never be as
Yeah.
athletic as your other leg.
And it's not partial
And-
tear; it's a full tear. Like,
Yeah.
it's like grandma's window shades when she pulls it and it goes.
And that's a perfect definition of building it into your lifestyle, making it stronger, strengthening it in the ways that you can, and not looking at it as lesser and feeling like it's lesser in
Yeah.
any way. So that's just a really cool note that I want to, cool
Well-
parallel that I want to draw.
It's just like when I hear guys talk about like, oh, I tore my bicep, I can't go to the gym. I'm like, what? I'm like, then you better have the best legs in the business.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, dude, like, here, you got a shirt on underneath?
I do.
We got to see the biceps.
Oh, they're little. They're different.
No,
shapes,
we got to
bro.
see biceps.
They're different, bro.
We got to see the biceps. But I want them to see, no argument. You don't have an argument that you can't work arms. Look at this man's arms. They are freaking gorgeous. Come over here. Look at
this guy.
Look at these gorgeous arms.
So if you look at look at how little this guy is.
Don't even tell me you can't work arms.
I don't work
with
arms.
No, I'm saying don't tell
yeah.
me you can't.
Yeah.
If you can go to the gym with torn biceps,
So
then you can.
You can see the insertion point here connects much lower, and then over here we just got this big old gap. Look at that. Look at that. It's
But
okay. It's okay.
It's the Larry Wheels gap.
It's
dude.
okay.
But he finds a way to get it done anyway. He doesn't let it stop him. He's still doing the Nashville Fit Games. He's still doing it in the most competitive category. And to get us back on, 42, torn bicep, got an ouchie, was in the military.
Birthday's next Friday. I'll be 43. So by the time I hit the games, I'll be 43.
Fucking
Torn
Amazing.
bicep. I fixed the smoking situation so my cardio can get up.
Was that the main driver?
What's that? The cardio?
I'm gonna quit smoking because I want fresh
No,
lungs.
I need to quit smoking for many reasons. I have a 2-year-old daughter. She's becoming very aware of her surroundings, and I don't want her to be like. And I want to say this before we go too much further about smoking. This is not an attack on smoking. This is not if you smoke, it's not an attack on you. It has nothing to do with you. This is everything to do. It's all about me. It's all about me. Selfishly, it's all about me. When I talk to people about these things, I'm not trying to convert people. Like if I'm Christian, I'm not trying to convert you from your religion. It's nothing like that. This is my journey for me. I can hang around people that smoke still. I didn't drink for 3 years, and I hung out with people that were having beers. So I've done it. This is not an attack on even weed itself. Just like money's not the problem. Your relationship with money is the problem. Your relationship with weed is the problem. Your relationship with alcohol is the problem. My relationship with these things was the problem, not your relationships with your vices. That's not. But usually people, you're a mirror to them. Like like Alan Watts said this thing of the insult doesn't live in the person's mouth; it lives in your head.
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody says something to you, the only way it grabs you or catches you is because it's already a sensitive subject with you to begin with.
Right.
Everything else they said about you just brushes off your back because you're like, that doesn't apply to me.
It's like if I were to insult you for having really ugly blue hair.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I don't have blue hair.
I don't have blue hair.
It doesn't hit. But if I said, you've got a really small bicep.
Yes.
Get on.
Oh no,
It'd have to live within already.
Yeah, but it's okay because I have some flowers back here and I have some flower food, so I've been putting some Miracle Grow on this. See if it'll help it out at all. Soak it at night, ice it, little Miracle Grow, see what happens.
Your arms were the first thing I ever commented on and dude.
Yeah, well, and that was.
I was like, your arms look phenomenal.
That was 15 pounds ago. When me and you met, I was 215, 218. Right now I'm about 203.
Yeah.
Because since I've started the Nashville Fit Games training, I just cannot keep weight on my body. Because you saw I trained before that.
Yeah. And
ever since the games, and I hit submit and paid my dues, everything else has clicked. My eating is on. My sleep, like, what it does is it's like I was training for my clients, and then my clients are training for themselves. But at some point, when you're a coach and you're a competitor, and you still have that drive inside you, you can't just always work out for your clients. You still have to go back to something for you. That'd be like you working out for your clients and never getting on stage again or doing something. At some point, you're gonna get your light's gonna get a little dimmer. Mm-hmm. And so that's what was happening to me.
It's something I was noticing.
Yeah, and as soon as I was like, man, my food's a little bit off. My sleep, I go to sleep at 8, 9, 10, sometimes 11:30 at night. My relationships with people, all these things, it was just, like I'm trying to measure out like my life and what's important and what's not, and then I hit submit, and as soon as I hit submit, it all took care of itself. Because once I hit submit, I take things like the Nashville Fit Games very serious. I have fun with it. I love training. I have fun, but I take it very serious to where now I don't have to think. Mm-hmm. What does the training dictate? The date is set, January 31st. There's 4 events for individual. There's 4 events for teams. Those are the things that I should be training. That's what I train. Here's how much food I need to train for that. Like everything is all set and ready to go. Similar to like a Mr. Olympia.
I want to talk about that real quick in the aspect that when you hit submit, the fear, the thoughts, the stress around it doesn't matter as much as what you're accomplishing. You hit another gear. And is that coming from, I know that because we've had personal calls, you're not going to embarrass yourself.
No.
It's more than that, but also there is a degree of pride in the aspect of like, I've worked hard and I'm going to go up.
I've already, to be like, semantics and playing a word game, but I feel like I've already won. I've already won the fit games for me. My personal, what I want to get out of the fit games. I hit submit 82 days out, and ever since then it's now 52 days out. So it's been 30 some days. It's been about a month, and it's just flipped a switch. It really just flipped a switch.
Because you'll show up on that day no matter what, whatever shape you're in,
however I'm feeling,
and so the switch had to flip.
Yeah, and you make a good point, because I think every day, what if the fit games were today? Because you start getting in your head of like, oh, my elbow thing.
Yeah.
Right now, I didn't mention I have a wrist thing. So because my bicep tore, when it tore, the bicep went up and a lot of tendons and ligaments went down. So right here, I have a group that had nestled right here in my wrist, and you can literally see it. You can literally see the bump.
Yeah.
And when it gets inflamed like it is now, it's very hard to bench press or even do anything like push-ups. So I have to do them on the side of my palm. I wrap it and
I've noticed you do that before.
Yeah. So this will be a problem if it's still a problem on the Nashville Fit Games. I think this right now is probably my biggest issue, especially since there's a bench press component. But again, you have to be like, okay, what if the games were today? Well, we're ready today. Whatever shape you're in, you're gonna show up. You're gonna do your best. You're gonna do your warm up. You're gonna put the icy hot on. You're gonna put the elbow wrap on. You're gonna do all the things, right? And mobility stretches and get ready. I'm gonna do all my little I'm gonna look like Luka out there and LeBron James for 2 hours before the event. I'm gonna be doing my resistant band bull stuff and like trying to get all stretched out and ready to go. But yeah, it helps me focus. Basically, the next 82 days, I felt relief that I didn't do any thinking. I attributed my
tunnel vision.
It's just it's focused energy. Very focused energy. My brother gave me a good example of this. He's a sergeant in the sheriff's department out in California. And I smoked a lot of weed. That's what we're talking about now, and he doesn't. Obviously, it's his job, his occupation. And I asked him what his opinion was about marijuana. And his response was like, I don't have one. The law dictates what my opinion is.
That's interesting.
Because of the organization he works for, because of the Kool-Aid that he's drinking. You got to drink the Kool-Aid to be in the organization, to do the thing.
Yep.
So I could see some sort of relief in him that I don't have to think or worry about it or have an opinion about whether I like it, don't like it, want to do it, don't want to do it. I believe in my job. I believe in my profession. He's an outstanding person.
Yeah.
And
so the relief from choice.
It's a relief from choice. The law dictates what it is right now for him. And I went, submit the Nashville Fit Games.
That's
not your law. It doesn't matter. It's my law. It doesn't matter what it is.
Wow. It's
all dictated through drinking the Kool-Aid and submitting to the organization or the event or the whatever the thing is that's on your calendar. You know?
Yeah.
Let me take a drink real quick.
No, dude, that's
a lot of good stuff.
That's super.
So the way the smoking came about, the quitting smoking, I had planned on 30 days out. My mom was visiting. She just recently left December 9th, but she was visiting for 5 weeks. She used to be a smoker. So her cigarettes were the one that was taken to the bus stop. So little guilt on her end. She's like, oh God, like she's learning all this now at 76, all the ins and outs of what was happening growing up. I had a glass piece that I was using, and I, used papers and pre-rolls and stuff like that, but I was in the garage over here, and I turned, and I had it on the platform, and it turned, and it just slid right off and hit the ground, shattered, and that was like November 27th. And I was like, okay, well, I don't want to replace the glass because I'm not going to invest in something I'm going to quit in January. I went back to smoking the way I like to smoke, which is pre-rolls and paper, because I like that style more versus the glass, because it goes back to me smoking like cigarettes. Which I didn't smoke cigarettes through high school or even as an adult, because I didn't like, obviously, what the cigarettes would do to me.
Right.
Because I'm too vain, because I was going to the gym, because all these other things, right?
But weed was tolerable.
But weed was tolerable because it would give me a high, and you don't have to do it as much as cigarettes. So
So it's something I would use as an excuse.
And I found it out. I found an in. I found a loophole. So then I have enough weed. I have enough papers, and it gets me to. There's 31 days in November, right? I get to November 31st. Smoke my last J. Go to bed. Wake up the next day. Have a couple papers. I think I had one paper left. One cone left. No marijuana. So December 1st, before, like, I usually wake up at 5 a.m. If I have no clients, I'll go smoking a run, smoking a walk, smoking a sauna, like whatever for my morning, right? Didn't have anything that morning. And I was like, wow, December 1st. Okay, I guess we're doing 60 days out, not 30 days out. It starts today. So divine timing was like, I know you want to start 30 days out, but we're going to have you start 60 days out. And the benefit in my mind to that is that I'm not going to be fighting those withdrawals the last 3 days while also fine-tuning those last 4 weeks of training, which you know, as a conditioned athlete that has to go on stage and vacuum seal their body.
Yeah, the last 4 weeks is going to be the absolute most stressful in your body. In your last 4 weeks of a prep would be, you didn't realize how damning it was to yourself.
Right.
And it's like something in the universe, something higher, definitely
like,
reached out and was like, hey, let's just take care of you.
Yeah.
Because you're not seeing it fully.
Whatever you believe in, God, Allah, the universe, whatever your higher power is, was speaking to me, was like, no.
You need more.
30 days is not enough, and you're not going to show up the way that you want to show up 30 days out. You need to do 60 days out.
And were you already having conversations?
I've been having conversations. I've been talking. I've been asking for help, for love, for praying for abundance.
But I think that what you just said, you've been asking for help.
It's just
that was his insight for you, is that you want to show up a certain way.
I did want to show up a certain way, and even more, not asking for help. The times that I wasn't asking for help, something was talking to me. Something would I would hear this voice off in the distance.
They have a diagnosis for it.
Which is just there's three voices. There's three voices. It was a quartet, and they were singing to me off in the distance. But no, it just kept in the back of my mind, which is you. It's really just you. I think here, Alan Watts says it best. I think I took this note. Let's see if it populates here. Okay, so Alan Watts says that you're not a separate self encountering the world. You're the world knowing itself from this particular perspective. So, to put that into some other plain terms, the universe is this vast energy source that we all are a part of, okay? This positive energy, I kind of feel like it's what they talk about with heaven, okay? Because if you're a positive energy source and you leave here, the universe wants to absorb that energy back up into itself. But if you're not living that kind of life, and it's not going to be a good mold, it's like having cake batter and being like, okay, I'm going to throw cement in there. Like, why would you do that? I'll throw more cake batter in there. You got more cake batter, let's throw that in. And so the universe wants to absorb that energy back, but if you're not bringing that energy to the universe, maybe that's what hell is. The universe rejects you, and you don't get to be reabsorbed back into the bigger
inner web of energy.
Just everything, So we're all this vast energy, and then when you're born, you get pulled out of that energy source into a physical energy source, which is the human body, and this is your vessel, and this is what's given to you, because you're not your body. I don't think anybody thinks they're their body. Maybe some people, but you're not your body. Your body is your vessel.
It's your vessel. I think most people believe that.
Yeah. So when he says you're not a separate self encountering the world, you're the world knowing itself from a particular perspective. That's huge because now think about the universe as being up there, and then you funnel yourself down into a spotlight. You're still connected to the universe. You're just observing the universe from this perspective. You're still the universe. It's inside you. You are the universe. The universe is you. You are that energy. And when you die, you expire. You get reabsorbed back into the stratosphere, into that energy field.
Wow. And this is a perspective from somebody 10 days sober. Just want you all to keep that in mind.
That came to me before. I didn't get that after, but yeah. I've been on this journey a long time. Yeah, the Alan Watts stuff I've loved for years.
I love Alan Watts.
Yeah.
He's great. He's great. Especially his voiceovers for music too, where they've used
So
it.
you say that
Enzo.
Yeah.
Yep.
You go, you're not a separate self. Like that's his whole voice. That's me in the song. Me in the song is like this, with my earbuds in.
Alan Watts.
Saran wrap around my belly and just listening to it. You're a separate self.
So you decided that you were gonna go this path, and you saw the divine timing. It started helping you speed it up a little bit, and for your own good, it sounds like.
Yeah.
But what has affirmed that? Have you felt like pulled back to it, or have you felt nothing but pillars of strength?
It actually teaches you to try to not do a path like that, to follow a path. What it does is it tells you to absorb that lifestyle. If you want abundance in your life, don't pray for money or pray for abundance. Put yourself in a meditative state to where you can feel what abundance feels like. What does abundance feel like to you? To me, it's being able to provide, okay? Abundance for me is I have 2 massive bags of dog food over there for this pup. He's got enough food for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I have a full rack of clothes. I have so many clothes that I have a stack of clothes taller than my 2-year-old daughter that are dirty that I don't even have to get to yet. I have more than enough clothes. I have a fridge full of food. Bills are paid. Opportunities are coming in. So even looking around and going, I mean, look at, you need a cable? I have one. Like, I have so much abundance around me already. So just not praying for money or things like that, just feeling the feeling of what it feels like to be in the moment of knowing that things are taken care of. So not trying to live a path of like, I'm going to go take care of things.
Right.
Feel what it's like to feel that. To feel like things are taken care of. And that'll start from in here, and then centrifugal circles will work outside of you until it just finally breaks out of you like a root, and then people are going to start to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to be a mirror to them, and they're going to be a mirror to you. And then you guys are off to the races, and everyone's just improving and leveling up. And that's kind of what I've been doing. The smoking was all crazy. Again, all divine timing. Thanksgiving.
You said crazy things have happened since you've stopped.
Just like it's either like when you see a hummingbird and someone goes, "Oh, a hummingbird," and then someone's like, "Oh, that's my grandma." Like it's both.
Right.
You believe it's a hummingbird? Fine. You believe it's your grandma? Tell me why you believe it's your grandma. I'm not here to
argue
dismantle
your
belief. Just how did you come to that? You know.
Right.
The marijuana that I was smoking up until the very end. Now there's a new shop that opened up in town. I don't know if they want to be a part of this, but so I won't mention them. But they have a very clean product here in town. Mm-hmm. It's actually THC. It's not Delta 9. It's not Delta 8. So when I switched to their product and I was consuming their product, it felt very nice. Headaches went away. No more Delta 9 headaches.
Yep.
Because
that THCA, Delta 9 stuff is not good. Everybody that's realized that.
Even just marijuana now is not good because of how the butane and all the chemicals that they have to use to make it and cut it. And
it's become mass produced and underregulated.
As soon as you start seeing shops pop up like liquor stores and there's that much of it, this is not Willie Nelson's weed anymore.
No, it's not, guys.
It's not. The stuff he was smoking back in the day was Nashville backwoods, big field stuff that you just plucked off and there you go. It's just pure, just nice flower.
Grown with love.
Yeah. So the shop that I usually go, long story long, the shop that I usually go to was shut down because of Thanksgiving, and it's next door to the gym. You know where it is. Mm-hmm. They just opened. They also have coffee. You want to go get coffee? So they were closed. I had to go next door to the smoke shop. And the guy, buddy, hey buddy, best in town, buddy, best in town, right? Best in town. And he's not racist.
It's not. It's not.
It's not racist.
It's just funny.
That's how the guy sounds. Fight me on that, bro.
That is our hook for the video.
Fight me on that, bro. And he's like, best in town.
He sells you on some Garbo weed.
He sells me Garbo weed. He sells me 7 grams of the same cost that I would get 4 grams at the other place, the good place.
Oh, goodness.
And so when I do it, it felt like I had cracked open a 40 from a liquor store and drank it. It was that kind of grungy high. Like I was drinking like those little plastic bottles of liquor behind a Crystal's dumpster somewhere.
Oh, God.
You know? And I was like, oh, okay. This is the last little hurrah you sent me. I'm going to burn these 7 grams up. And I did. It felt like I was just taking 40s to the face for the last 7 days. It wasn't that enjoyable. It felt grungy. I felt more dirty. I was like, I feel like I should not have the caviar of marijuana right now.
No.
Because if I have the caviar of marijuana, which is what I was having, it's going to keep me in.
I can imagine.
So I got that stuff, and it really pushed me out. That's when the glass broke. That's when December 1st happened. And you're asking, the second night, we're going back to the second night, I had 90 minutes of sleep. From 2:30 to 4 o'clock is when I finally fell asleep that night. And it was a disaster. Like, it was so hard the next day. Obviously groggy, moody, withdrawals,
Irritable.
snapping at people over stuff. My mom was here visiting. It was just terrible. I had to get my routine in place. So going back to the art easel, the paint easel.
Yes.
You can sabotage your way into greatness, just like you can sabotage your way into bad behaviors. Okay, I had an art easel here with a clean canvas on it, and I would pass it every day. It was right underneath the light, and I would pass it every day. You know, I'm gonna put something on that, but I was too busy smoking. I'm gonna put something on that, but I was too busy smoking. But it's there suggesting, and I have to walk around it, and I have to walk around it suggesting, when are you ready to use us, you know? And so slowly started putting stuff on it and replacing my time. But sleep was still a factor. I needed to sleep. So I came out with the Dream Team.
The Dream Team.
The Dream Team. You want the Dream Team pack?
Okay.
Here it is.
Take
Okay?
notes. Take notes.
This is, and I have this on my Instagram. It's the 5 things you can do, or a combination of them. Don't just load up all. Don't go out today and buy these 5 things and start taking them. Okay? I would add 1 at a time. You know this. You don't just go buy 5 brand new supplements and throw them in, because then you're gonna go, well, I have this itch, or I have a rat in it. Well, which one is doing it? I don't know. You have one at a time so you can tell.
Brandon, pause for me, because this is where all
Hamstring.
of my viewers. Nice.
Hamstring.
This is where all of my viewers are gonna hate me, because I'm gonna leave you guys on a cliffhanger. We're gonna jump on TikTok live on my TikTok account, and so we are gonna cut the live so that I can post this. Leave you a little bit wanting more. You got to go see Coach Brandon's page to get the answers.
Thank you guys. Go check out my page. I appreciate you.
Coach Brandon, Spot Me Coach. I want to get him able to do lives. That's my biggest goal for this whole session.
12 followers.
Is he needs 12 followers, y'all. That's nothing. Share it to one of your buddies and send it out. Let's keep growing together.
That's 6
Thank
of you
so
people
much.
with 1 friend.
6 of you people with 1 friend.
That's 12.
Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for stopping in, and we'll see you next time.